We're Jimmy and Natalie, and 3 years ago, we quit our office jobs to travel full-time and run our own small YouTube channel. And in those 3 years, we've lived in a green school bus, and more recently a van. But we've also done some backpacking around Europe, and honestly have a lot left to experience when it comes to seeing the world. This week, we'll be exploring Tucson, Arizona with world-class food, off-grid camping, and a big secret that Jimmy has planned. So for this FareDrop application, Kara and Nate have asked us to make a travel video. And the only criteria they've given us is to go somewhere new, which is kind of our favorite thing to do. It is crazy to me that with all the time we've spent in Arizona, we have never made it to Tucson. Because there's a lot going on in Tucson. It's the second largest city in the state of Arizona. It's got some really good old history, and it's got some of the best Mexican food in all of America. And I'm quoting them on that.
So first off, welcome to our home.
Sorry.
For some context, Natalie and I are both from South Carolina, and when we finally did make it out to the desert, it was like discovering a whole new world. The landscape, and specifically the saguaro cactus, left such a big impression on us that we eventually named our first vehicle after the saguaro cactus. So we figured what better way to honor our start of our journey than to go visit what is known as the home of the saguaro cactus.
Right now in Arizona, it's wildflower season, and we're just seeing some off the side of the road. There's like pops of purple and golden poppies. It's really interesting because a lot of times I think in the desert, you just picture it being all sand, and this time of year, it's not like that.
So after 2.5 years of travel, my geography could still use some work because I did not expect to see snow-peaked mountains on our way here to Tucson, Arizona.
So we've been driving all day and we just made it to Tucson. The first thing we wanted to do was try out a Sonoran hot dog. Apparently it's a big staple in southern Arizona and northwestern Mexico, but basically what it is it's a hot dog wrapped in bacon, and it's got pico de gallo, pinto beans, mayonnaise, and mustard on it. We got one regular Sonoran hot dog and one vegetarian, and they told us which one is which, but I forgot, so I have no idea which one is vegetarian, but we're just gonna split both of them. Wow, that's so good.
So is that the veggie or non-veggie?
I could not tell you. The bun is so soft and buttery. You can tell they grilled it. The whole thing is warm.
In all honesty, I thought I wouldn't like it because it's got mustard on it, and I really hate mustard. But I take that back, I absolutely love this. This is really good. I still don't know if this is the veggie or not.
Okay, so the first one that we tried was definitely the vegetarian. Because this is the non-vegetarian. Definitely has like the char around it, tastes like the hot dogs I remember. But the vegetarian hot dog, the consistency of it is different, but I really liked it still. I thought it was very good. This place is super popular. It has like over 1,000 reviews and like 4.8 stars on Google. And it's kind of just a hot dog stand on the side of the road. So that's how you know the food is really, really good. These hot dogs were so good that we ended up getting 2 more to go.
We definitely could have stayed here and finished the hot dogs, but it's actually getting really late, and so we really need to go find a place to camp before we lose light.
I think this ought to work for the night. Jimmy and I do live on the road in our van full time. It's really important for us to be able to do it sustainably and try and stay within a reasonable budget. So a big part of that is finding free places to camp. This particular spot is admittedly much busier than we're used to. There's not a lot of free camping around Tucson, so I think that's why everyone's crowded in this area. So we figured that while we're here, we want to give you a really quick, like 30-second van tour. So this is our kitchen. Got a big old countertop, 2-burner electric cooktop, and a refrigerator. Then back here's our bed with tons of storage underneath. A little messy. Here's our couch, and up here is a dinette, and I gotta show you how it works a little bit. These 2 chairs spin around, this table pops up. So you can easily and comfortably fit 3 people. In our garage, we've got electrical, some storage, and 40 gallons of water. So we've got solar panels on the roof and batteries in the garage, and since we do so much off-grid camping, we didn't even install a shore power plug.
So we're about to chow down on some Sonoran hot dogs. We're gonna take it easy, call it early today, and we'll pick you back up tomorrow.
Good morning! I already found more wildflowers.
Actually made a friend yesterday at the hot dog stand, and he recommended that we come to this local spot that is known as the A Mountain.
If it doesn't stand for Arizona, they're just pranking everyone by calling it a mountain.
Those are some wildflowers.
Yeah, they're all over the place. So this mountain is called A Mountain because there's a giant A at the top of it. It was originally put up there 108 years ago to celebrate a football victory by the University of Arizona. It overlooks Tucson, and so I think because of that and because of the historical significance, it's become quite a landmark for the Tucson area.
Oh wow, what a view. This is great, Nat. This is such a fun way to see Tucson.
Yeah, it's such a solid overlook. I feel like we're not really missing anything from this view.
And I'm pretty sure from this angle you can actually see the A on the mountain, even though we're above it right now.
From up close, it's a huge A. I can see the rocks, and I know from context and from what we've read that it's gotta be the A.
I hope so.
So the big, beautiful building behind me is called the Mission San Xavier del Bac. It was originally built in the 1700s, but it has history dating back to 1692. It's called the White Dove of the Desert, and if you notice, it's a Catholic church, but it kind of looks like a mix between a mosque and a cathedral. So from what I understand, basically, as the Spanish colonists were traveling up from Mexico into what is now Arizona, they decided to build a chain of missions along the Sonoran mountain range as they went, and this mission is one of those.
This obviously would make an amazing backdrop for any type of wedding or baptism, but what's interesting is that they actually reserve those ceremonies for the local community.
I saw something like 200,000 people a year visit this from all over the world. Ooh, okay, it is fry bread.
It is?
Yeah.
Are we too early, or is this a good time to come
no,
and buy?
It should be maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Cool, cool. All right. We just got insanely lucky on the way back to the car. We've heard from a lot of locals that when you come here, you have got to try the fry bread, and we thought we missed it since we didn't come on the weekend, but out of all the palapas, one car showed up and this woman got out and started making fry bread.
We've never had Indian fry bread before, but we've heard a lot of really good things about it. So they were literally frying these up. Like as we were ordering, they started making them. So these are fresh. Jimmy, you would love this. I think you're more of a cinnamon person than I am, but this is amazing.
In the best way possible, I think it tastes exactly how it looks. They dip dough in oil, they fry it, and then they put toppings on it. That being said, it is really good. It's like basically like a big, flat, fried cinnamon roll.
And I feel like the whole thing, like it's all outer shell, so it's all the crispy fried goodness, and it doesn't have like a doughy center.
Also, look at the size of this bubble that formed. Oh. Okay, never mind. We might have ruined our appetite by getting the fry bread right before this, but Now that I see the food, I think we're gonna be fine. Natalie and I are not big foodies. We're not really picky. We don't really care too much what we eat. That being said, the place we're at right now, Tamarico, is the #1 restaurant in all of America, according to Yelp.
So I ordered the potato tacos with some guacamole, and we've got a side of salad, some black beans, and rice. Jimmy, can I tell him what you got?
Yeah.
Jimmy got the Cuban tacos, and everything here is vegetarian, so I think that might be jackfruit, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it looks very, very good. I also got a prickly pear latte. I'm assuming that the pink is from the prickly pear fruit. I've never had a latte I didn't like.
So can I try one of your tacos?
Yeah.
Is this okay?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, good. Tastes like hash browns.
Kind of does.
The idea of a potato taco is really weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I like mine more. No offense though.
I think I like yours more too, but I'm really glad we got two different things.
Yeah.
All right. I'm telling on myself a bit here, but when I was ordering, I was trying to go with more of like a cactus theme. So I got the prickly pear latte, and I was planning to get the nopalitos plate, because when we were in Mexico, I tried cooking nopales myself, and it was such a bust. It was terrible. Oh my gosh, this is squishy. So I wanted to see how they tasted if they were cooked correctly, but whenever I went up there to go order, my mind went blank, and I heard myself say potato tacos, so that's what I'm eating. Like, I honestly can't tell if I'm just jumping on the bandwagon or if this is actually the best meal I've had in my life. This is not my first cup of caffeine today. I can feel my heart beating in my ears.
God, do I need to take that from you?
You can have a sip.
Oh gosh, I do not like coffee. That's really gross to me. That's really disgusting. Okay, so elephant in the room, and this is kind of the reason we came to Tucson, was to explore the saguaro cactuses. And obviously there is Saguaro National Park nearby, but US national parks are a little funny about us recording for YouTube. I think Kara and Nate even know a thing or two about this, so we will not be able to visit that today. But we have found the next best thing.
A cactus nursery. It's no national park, but this is just one of at least 5 greenhouses just filled with cactuses.
All right, serious question. Is it cactuses or cacti?
I looked it up, and you can say both. Either is correct.
All right, good to know. I did not realize there were so many different types of cacti, especially the small ones.
You going with cacti?
Yeah, I'm going with cacti.
Well, Jimmy, look.
Oh, okay, that one's really cute.
That's so cute. Pretty sure we're gonna buy this one. How many can we buy?
That is honestly a good question.
I forgot to ask before we bought it, but I went back and asked what kind of cactus this is, and it's a myrtillo.
Okay.
And this one, I cannot pronounce the real name of it, but it's closely related to aloe. I can't believe we bought 2 cactuses. To be fair, it's only 1 cactus. This is a succulent.
Doesn't even count.
You're right.
They were so nice there. I highly recommend it. It's called B&B Cactus Farm. They're a little bit on the outskirts of Tucson, and they're just so sweet. They have an insane collection of cactuses here, including, I don't know about full-size saguaros, but pretty hefty ones. They're $9 per inch, so I think it would have broken the bank to buy one, but that would have been cool. If you didn't know, again, our first vehicle is called saguaro. So yeah, we love cacti. I am literally just swapping back and forth between cacti and cactuses. I have no idea.
I mean, it looks cute. You think this would stay?
Sure.
I don't know.
I don't know, we'll find a spot for them.
I'm not sure if we're going to be able to keep these things alive in a moving vehicle, but we are going to try our best. So Jimmy, I can see the no overnight parking sign from here.
Okay, we weren't the only ones, so I think it's okay.
Bye, Jimmy. I'll be right back. See ya.
So last night we spent the night at every nomad's favorite free campsite, and that is Walmart. Natalie just went in to do a little bit of last minute shopping.
I love staying at Walmart because I think otherwise we would have had to make another trip to the grocery store today. So it just kind of saves us some time.
And while she's in there, I wanted to fill you in. She thinks that we are going on another hike this morning, but in reality, I'm going to surprise her with something. If you didn't know this already about Natalie, she absolutely loves donkeys. So I figured it might be a fun surprise if I book a tour at a local donkey sanctuary. So that is where we're going next. His name is Burrito, by the way.
Hey.
How was it?
Not bad. I feel like I'm probably one of the slowest shoppers in the world. We're really hoping to pull out of here a little bit earlier because the earlier you leave Walmart, the better usually. That took me 30 minutes and I only picked up like 5 things.
Thank you for going.
This is why I usually go with Jimmy because he keeps me on track. We are going like way out of the way for this.
Yeah, we are. I just saw a sign for pigs for sale.
Really?
125 a pop.
Well, we got 125 somewhere. Jimmy's the one who picked out this hike, so I don't really know anything about it. But this looks like a really cool area. It's super out of the way. Dude, there's a donkey rescue on this road?
I know.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I figured you might like that better than a hike.
Oh my god! That's so cute! Do they know we're coming?
Yeah, I looked it.
Oh, Judy, thank you!
You ready to go see some donkeys?
I'm so excited to see some donkeys.
This is a really nice place. We loved the drive coming out here.
Oh yeah?
So I'm Jimmy, by the way.
Jimmy?
And this
I'm
is
Natalie.
Natalie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So Jimmy reached out to this rescue a few days ago to see if we could come visit. And once we arrived, we met up with the owner, Tish, who turned out to be really fun.
So you weren't kidding about the animal crackers, like actual...
No, I was serious
actual
about the
animal
animal
crackers.
Yes, I was.
Is that their favorite treat?
Well, I don't know, but this is what they did.
Tish hooked us up with a bucket full of animal crackers, and then we set off to make some new friends. 32 new friends, to be precise.
You're plowing through those.
Oh, yeah. They know how to get rid of them.
Donkeys always love Jimmy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they comfortable with like close pets, or do they just like to get fed? That's it.
No,
Just
they
okay.
like to be petted, too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Buddy, do you want a camel? I feel a little bad taking Natalie here, but because it's a... Okay, that donkey is so loud.
That's the general.
Oh my goodness. Since this is a donkey sanctuary, honestly, there's a lot of sad stories to come along with a lot of these donkeys. They're not from good homes a lot of the time. And a lot of them are from...
The roping donkeys.
roping donkeys.
They have been roping donkeys. They are not anymore.
Yeah.
Basically, a roping donkey is one that's being used as like target practice for people learning how to lasso. And they're used as target practice because the owners don't see very much value in a donkey, so they don't care if they break their legs or hurt their necks. So it's really pretty sad.
So a lot of these donkeys come in with injuries from that practice. A lot of them do make it, and they spend a lot of time and money trying to recoup and rehabilitate these donkeys, which is amazing.
It's really heartwarming being able to be here and pet all of them, and it's remarkable to me how friendly they are and how much they've bounced back from some of the really tragic situations that they've been found in earlier in their life. That's so sweet.
Aww. So I'll cover their ears for this question, but who's your favorite?
I can't have favorites. I like the old survivors,
Yeah?
the older ones that have managed to get here. When you take in the unwanted and the unadoptable, you know, you have a lot of losses.
Hi, buddy. I call them all Buddy because I don't know their names. One of them is named Buddy, though. Dusty.
So whenever he,
Is there a reason he does that, or is he just trying to get our attention?
yeah, because he's trying to get your attention.
Oh.
He's found out that he gets more cookies when he does that.
Nice.
Most of them have their little stick that they do.
Oh.
That's so funny. This is Willie Nelson. He's got a trick.
Natalie, do you think you can get him to do please?
Yeah, could you teach me how to get him to do that?
All you do is say Please.
Please? I don't know if he's supposed to kick it or not.
No, he's not supposed to kick the pipe.
So we just went around and got introduced to all the donkeys one by one. And now it's time for them to get out of their pens. And for the rest of the day, since there's no more tours, they're gonna be allowed to roam around the entire property. Aww, she's happy to be out. Some of them are still penned up because there's a farrier coming today. And if you didn't know, a farrier is responsible for like trimming up hooves and taking care of their feet. It's like a vet, but slightly different.
Oh, they're so noisy.
Hi, Daisy. Thank you so much, Jimmy. This is so nice. Oh,
Honestly, anytime. This is super fun.
no place I would have rather gone today. Nothing I'd rather be doing.
Oh,
And no one I'd rather do it with.
that's so sweet.
We want to say a big thank you to Kara and Nate and for the FareDrop team for including us in this. We're really honored to be a part of the process.
So thanks so much again for watching, and hopefully we'll see you later.
Bye.
So we're about to, should I use the word house? We're about to house some Sonoran hot dogs.
Chow down.
We're about to chow down. Okay.
Jimmy, are you playing with your food?
It's hard not to.
That's fair.
Oh, excuse me. You're gonna hear nothing but burping from my side.
Just burping from you and crunching from me. Oh, it's like a Doug trio in Pokemon.
No one's gonna get that reference.
Oh,
God, they're loud.
I love that sound.
Jasmine.
Oh my gosh.
He's twitching his nose so you'll think he's cute.
Oh, he is cute.
I'm just not reading the sign. It says a very special boy.
Oh.
Hi.
Well, actually, ponies would be. We call those snot shots.
Oh no.
No. Oh, that's Blackjack. This has been my favorite day.